Hi everyone! So I am here today with a video that is long overdue. I am going to be reviewing the Urban Decay Smoked Palette, and I purchased this eyeshadow palette quite a while ago. This is definitely one of my favorite palettes to use on the weekend if I just need a very simple eye makeup look or if I'm looking for a more dramatic eye. So with that being said, let's get started. I'm going to tell you a little bit about this product. This eyeshadow palette comes with 10 different eyeshadows. It also comes with a 24/7 glide-on eye pencil and a little primer potion in the original color, and it also has a little booklet which I will show you with a whole bunch of different smoky eye tutorials or smoky eye makeup looks. The palette retails for $58 Canadian at Sephora or $49 US. So I'm going to go ahead and open up this box and show you what is contained inside. On the side where there is a picture of the primer potion, you can open up that end. Tucked into this little compartment is the travel size or sample size of the original primer potion. Then when you open up the box on the other side, you have the palette, and then this little tag was attached to the palette and it just has some information on the contents that are in this box. And then the last item that's in the box is the little booklet with a variety of different smoky eye looks. And you can use this booklet to create a whole bunch of different looks. I thought I would be referring to this booklet more, but I do like to do my eyeshadow a certain way, so I haven't gotten much use out of this, but it's definitely a nice to have, and I think this is sold separately on the Urban Decay website for around $7. In terms of the palette itself, it comes in this really sleek black case, and it's just got like a little nylon type material, and it's got a zipper that goes all the way around, so it keeps your eyeshadows nice and clean, and it's a very sturdy packaging for traveling. When you unzip the case and open it up, this is what you see inside. On the flip side here, there is a mirror, and then up here is where the 10 eyeshadows sit. Each of these is 0.8 grams, and then in the middle there is a 24/7 glide-on eye pencil included, and this is in the shade Perversion. I really love these eye pencils. They are super creamy and very, very soft. They're also very pigmented, and they last a really long time. Here are the 10 eyeshadows that are included in this palette. There are 2 light matte shades, there are 2 dark matte shades, and then these shades down here and this one shade up here have a nice sheen to them. They're sort of like a satiny finish. There's no glitter per se, so you're not going to get a whole bunch of glitter particles all over your face. And I've actually pre-swatched everything for you, so I will be able to show you those. The first shade here is called Kinky, and it's basically a matte cream shade that I like to use as a highlight. This next shade is called Freestyle, and this is also a matte shade. This is a beige color that I like to use all over my lid. This shade is called Mushroom, and it's my favorite in the collection. It's basically a gorgeous pewter type color, and I think it looks amazing on the eyes. Next up we have Backdoor, and this is basically a matte brown shade that's very deep and rich, and it borders on black. Rounding out the top row, which is all neutral shades, we have your classic matte black, and the shade is called Blackout. All of the shades in the second row have a sheen to them or some shimmer to them. The first one is called Barlust, and it's a beautiful rich brown. Next up we have a really beautiful deep eggplant or aubergine color, and this one is called Rockstar. This next shade is called Evidence, and it's a very striking cobalt blue. You can't tell by this swatch, but this shade here is actually a beautiful deep green. It's called Loaded, and I will show you how to make this color pop later on in this video. The last shade in the collection is called Asphalt, and this is a shimmery charcoal color. So I used this smoked palette to create the eye look I'm wearing today, and this is not a very smoky eye look. I think it would be quite appropriate for daytime. I wouldn't wear this to work per se because I wear very, very little makeup to work, but I would definitely wear this look to a family function even, so I don't find it that smoky or that much of a nighttime look. So you can create a lot of different looks with this palette, even with the darker shade. On my eye today, I'm wearing Blackout, I'm wearing Loaded, Mushroom, Freestyle, and Kinky. All of these shades work very well together. The jewel tones in particular are very, very pretty, but sometimes when you swatch them, they do come off looking very close to black. There are a couple things you can do to bring out the color. One is to apply primer, and sometimes that does the trick and sometimes that doesn't for me. The other thing that I've been doing is applying my eyeliner, and then I apply the eyeshadow over top of it, and that really makes the color pop. So I've done a few swatches on the back of my hand to show you loaded and how it differs with primer, without primer, on top of eyeliner, and then this last swatch is just the eyeliner by itself in Perversion, which is the one that's included in this palette. So the first swatch up here is with the primer potion that is included in the kit. The next swatch, or the second swatch, is the shadow by itself. So that's loaded by itself in a very light swatch, and I used a brush to do the swatch. So this would be very similar to how it would apply onto my eye. This next swatch is the one I wanted to draw your attention to. This is the eyeliner in Perversion with loaded on top, and as you can see, the green is really evident in this swatch. So the eyeliner really makes the green pop. Overall, I've been really enjoying this palette, and it's definitely one of my favorites in my collection. So I do have a lot of eyeshadows in my collection, but I find this palette, relatively speaking, is in pretty heavy rotation. I like to change up my makeup a lot and use different products all the time, but this one I tend to gravitate towards because I like it so much, and the eyeshadows always apply really well. It's kind of a foolproof way to have a really nice eye look for any occasion. So that completes my review of the Urban Decay Smoked palette. Please let me know if you've tried this palette or if you have this in your collection and what you think of it. Would love to hear your thoughts. That's it for today. Until I see you again, please take care and bye for now.